Yes, indeed. It's mostly sunny skies all around South Africa, but in the United States, the northeast is facing the biggest blizzard in the country's history, with almost a metre-high snowfall and 120 kilometers per hour winds. Now, the blizzard, which began on Monday night, continues unabated and has essentially turned cities like New York and Boston into ghost towns. Now, states of emergency have also been declared in 7 states, including Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire. All the flights in and out of the northeast have been cancelled, leaving thousands of people stranded. Also, schools have been shut down and travel bans are in effect, including for public transport by train and by car. And in a frenzy before the storm hit, Americans descended on grocery stores and cleared the shelves in anticipation of being stuck indoors for days. Now, up to 58 million people have been affected, and those caught in the eye of the storm have been advised to remain indoors for the duration of the blizzard, which authorities hope will begin to dissipate today. Now, to find out some more about it, we've got South African student in New York at the Juilliard School, Hannes Otto, to talk to us all about it. Hannes, thank you very much for chatting to us on Skype. Now, the media says this is the biggest blizzard to ever hit the United States. How has it been being in New York?
It's dramatic. It's America, so everything's dramatic. It is it is a good 2 feet of snow. So yeah. I mean, for us, for like normal civilians, we're kind of happy because everything got cancelled for 2 days. So everyone's snowed in, all the schools are closed, universities are closed, most shops are closed, the subway is closed, public transport, everything. So it's actually pretty nice to just have an excuse to stay in your house and watch TV for 2 days.
2 days of television watching, you could catch up on a lot of series on that. But did you guys go through the necessary preparations to make sure that you would obviously survive, like the rest of the Americans did, going to grocery stores and packing your bunker to make sure that you were okay?
Yes. Well, luckily we did a big shop over the weekend. We realized last night that we have nothing but meat left, but in true South African fashion, that didn't really bother us too much. And then we thought we should maybe pop down to the grocer and just get some, I don't know, some fresh fruit or greens or something, some vitamin C. But we gave the queue one look and decided not to do that. People go quite. They're pretty serious about these things in America, and they've probably stocked up now for the rest of the month in most homes. There were like thousands of people lining up to, get their last grocery shop in. We were not one of them. We tend to deal with these things with a little bit more of a sense of humor than most other people, I think.
Well, listen, man, we're glad to hear that you're keeping your sense of humour. Thanks so much for joining us. Please stay safe. That was South African Hannes Otto, who's joining us from New York via Skype to give us a bit of a taste of what it's like to be in New York right now. Now, while the northeastern United States is facing the biggest blizzard in the United States history, there is still plenty of fun to be had in snowy parts of the world out there. And here's our mix of the top winter activities for those of you out there who love the snow.